What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 24 gameplay here. We got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. Our opponent has the New York Jets. I think Jets is going to be that team that everybody picked, man. Who would have thought, like, oh my goodness, the Jets have been good in so long. If you would have asked me in 2022 or 21 that Jets would be one of the teams that people pick the most in a Madden year, I would have told you that's probably not going to happen for a long time. But here we are, Madden 24, and we already played two people that picked the Jets already. We got the Eagles, so just about a subscriber by the name of Sam Witwicky. No, I'm kidding. Spike Witwicky, man. Sam Witwicky is the guy from Transformers. Love the. I think the first three were pretty good. The first one being my favorite out of those three. But anyway, shout out to Spike, man. Witwicky, you know, I love the last name, man. You've been with me for a minute, man. Probably about 5, 6, no, maybe 8 years. I don't know, but I know you've been with me for a long time, man. I appreciate the love, and it's not just it's not just a pleasure to play with the Eagles for you specifically and give you that shout out. It's also an honor, man. It's hard to get people to rock with you for so long and you know, believe in you. You know, my channel is not that big, so it's just nice to get noticed at all. Like, even though I can't even believe I've gotten this many subscribers, I think that's a blessing. But for 10 years, you know, I know some people could be like, man, what's going on with this guy? How come this guy only got this amount of subs? But at any rate, if you guys can smash the like button for your boy, that would be awesome. Trying to get the algorithm up, I don't know, do something, man. We're just trying to get a little bit bigger every day, man. And this is usually a time where my subscriber count goes up a little bit more and the views go up a little bit more. And anyone that's viewing this channel for any reason, even if it's just for 1 second, I appreciate it. We got the Eagles, man. This team is pretty stacked, though. I don't know which team is the best between these two teams in regs so far. I haven't played enough games with both of them to decide to answer that question yet, but both of these teams are it's just wild. Like the Eagles are probably a better blitzing team as our opponent go over the. But this guy was killing me with the pass, man, on the first 2 drives. My goodness, man, up 14-7. Eagles are better with the blitzing, even though the Jets are really good with the blitzing. Not like a landslide victory with the blitzing. The pass defense, I don't know. It's hard to say. Especially being though I haven't used the Jets yet. I know the Jets have really good pass defense, which is probably one of the top 5, if not the best pass defense in the game, probably. But between them and the Bills, I'm guessing that's off the top of the head. But I know the Eagles' pass defense ain't bad either. So you know, but the Jets are probably a little bit better. But later on in the year, I'll tell you guys who are the best teams to play with. It's just hard to determine right now. But these are definitely 2 top 5 teams in the game as of right now. That's for sure. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So as you can see, the score is 14-14. Oh yeah, we are 1-2, by the way. 1-2. You know, trying to go 2-2. We do not want to go 1-3. We don't want to lose at all. You know, we don't. We don't want to lose any game ever, man. I try to win every game I play. But we're 1-2 in this series, subscriber request series. This is episode 4. And man, we gotta get a dub, man. We're in a losing column. We got more losses than wins. We're trying to mix up a little bit more run and pass. I'm still trying to get used to my passing scheme. I'm just trying to find my passing scheme, to be honest. And to me, I know people like to go to practice mode and all that, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I used to do that all the time when I had a bunch of free time. But to me, even in my Madden prime, I always felt like the best practice is actually playing against someone. That's just my honest opinion, man. But as far as his running game, so somebody said you run the ball pretty well. Can you give me some tips on how to run? First thing I'm going to say is, you know, I don't know if I could give you the best tips, but one thing I can say is, like, when you get the ball initially, when you run the ball, do not hit that R2 too quickly. You know, find the hole first. Once you see the hole and you go through it, then hit the R2. I noticed that works a lot better than you just hitting the R2 right from the rip. Usually when you do that, it tends to bounce off the offensive line. It's like you're a ping pong ball versus a actual human being or a simulated player on the game. As we get the interception right there, I was like, man, I was so glad this guy made a mistake. I said, man, will he make a mistake? I didn't think he was going to make a mistake, but he did make that mistake. So can we capitalize on it? 21-14. First time right there, we ran the ball with Rashard Penny. They actually got Rashard Penny number 1 running back, even though he's a 79 overall. And they got DeAndre Swift at the 2 running back, number 2, even though he's an 81 overall. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But both of them are sound runners in this game. But Swift is, without question, a better runner than Rashard Penny on the game. Now, in real life, I think when you give Rashard Penny the ball and Swift the ball and tell him to go north-south, I think Penny's a little bit better. But I just think I think Swift is a little bit better at everything else as far as being more elusive, catching. So they're gonna be a nice 1-2 punch for the Eagles this year. We're gonna see what happens, but we are up 2 possessions. I'm not gonna lie, this feels good, man. This feels good to be up, but we can't get happy, man. Cause look at this, man. Somebody get him. Nobody gets him, and he goes all the way to the Baja. I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me. That Corey Davis just Calvin Johnson me? I'm like, he gotta be kidding me. Then he goes for 2. I don't know what he was thinking right there. Goes for 2. We end up stopping him. I'll take it. This puts us up 4. Bottom of the 4th quarter, we got to make something happen. Look at that play right there. First down. That first down pretty much seals it. But look at this. It's your boy. Yes, sir. My goodness. I don't know how many yards Swift had, but he definitely had over 100 yards in this contest. He was an absolute monster, man. But shout out to our opponent. Much love, much respect, man. We up 31-20. I'm not going to lie. It feels good to get a victory like this. Even though I still don't feel like I'm good at the game. But what I do know is that, first of all, I'm a content creator, so I'm gonna pump out some content for y'all. But at the same time, I know everybody else is not that good either. So there's no way anybody that's just playing regs, just for fun, or casual like I am, is gonna have a full proof scheme at this juncture of the game. Then once we start getting into maybe like October, November, people will probably start having their schemes a little bit better. The competition will probably be a little bit better. It's probably usually at its best when November, December, and then it kind of dies off a little bit. Then it's a little bit better around the end of Madden, because the people that are still playing at the end of Madden, people that's been playing all year round, they still love the game. Usually the people that are not that good are not playing towards the end when it comes to regs. But shout out to our opponent one more time. So we are 2-2 in the series, subscriber request series, 2 wins, 2 losses. I'll take it, man. I'll take this dub. And I ain't gonna lie, man. At first, man, this guy was cooking, man, and I didn't know. I was like, man, what's going on? I said, man, am I gonna get beat again? I mean, would be understandable. Jalen Hurts was 12 for 13. I've been throwing the ball quite efficiently, though. Even though I'm not that good yet. I was at 150 yards. Oh my goodness, man. 10 carries, 150 yards, 15 yards per carry. My goodness, man, that's an absolute beast. I've been throwing the ball, but not that much. Like I said, my throwing game, I still got to get used to the game and the mechanics and what works and what not works. I try stuff out, trying to be too risky because I'm trying to win at the same time. So it's a combination of a lot of stuff going on. But 2-2, man. And I think this was this guy's first game. This is his first game. Our overall record is 2-2. Most likely, we're probably going to be keeping track of that all year, because y'all probably going to see every game, because I just don't have the time to play a whole bunch of games and pick out the best ones. Even though you can't do that with series anyway. I'm mostly going to be doing series, so most likely you're going to see it every game. But like I said, unless I'm just playing this to play, well, I mean, which will happen, yeah. So I guess you guys are not going to see every game, because I'm going to be playing this to play. But I try to my best to keep you guys posted as far as my record. But as you can see, we got a ranking of, I was at 48K down. We was at 6666, but now we're 48K ranked. All right, cool, but it's all right. We're gonna see what we can do, man. We're gonna try to come up in the ranks, man. Which is gonna be wild because of how we're doing it. Your boy